but surely
You can realise
that wouldn't work though. That wouldn't work.
Because you realise what everybody else goes through.
Because somebody would see him on the street, a press person would see him on the street and give him money for a story.
No, if it was a country outback, nobody knew who he was.
But so you're saying that if he went to another country, and he went to the outback, so hold on, your theory on what should happen to Tony Blair and all of the people who are accused of the war crimes in Iraq, you think that they should be sent to another country, sent to the outback, and just placed there to live their lives as tramps?
No money, yeah.
Yeah, with no money.
Yeah.
So that's what you would do to the people who started the Iraq War. You would send them.
But obviously they'd be monitored to check that they just stay.
They still had no money.
Yeah.
Just check that they'd still have no. Okay, that's fine. Now, obviously, Barack Obama got in recently. I say recently, last year, and he was when he first started. He was like the leader of the New World, and he is the leader of the New World, but he was going to try his best to change things for the better, and of course the first black president as well, that being quite a good thing, quite a unique thing. What do you think of Barack Obama now? Because he hasn't done much so far, in my opinion, and he hasn't changed many laws. He's trying to push for healthcare in the United States, a nationalised healthcare system. But I think so far that's really the only thing he's done, and he's also had a Nobel Peace Prize for this. So what are your thoughts on Barack Obama now he's in, and now he's spent enough time, almost a year, being president of the United States? Were you a supporter of Barack Obama?
I was a supporter, yes. I was a supporter, and I did think that he was a breath of fresh air, and he would change things. But he is within the system in America. But I admire his wife, so I think every man needs a good woman under him. So, a woman with him. So I think that give him a chance. It's only been a year. That's not a long time. And if he does do the National Health Service like we've got in this country, then in America, then he would help a lot of people. So can't be any worse than any of the MPs and Prime Ministers we've had in this country, can he?
What do you think? Obviously Barack Obama is in now, but it was George Bush Jr. that was in before. Now obviously, throughout the many years, people have been mentioning George Bush, but never quite in the way that you will, I think. What did you think of George Bush, and of course George's influence over Tony's war goings?
I'd like to have George Bush in my basement, and I just like to keep him there. And no, I don't know what I'd do. I just don't like George Bush at all. I mean, he's horrible. One of the worst human beings on the planet. And
so what would you do to him then? Because obviously,
I'd like to take all his money away from him.
Would you like to leave him in the desert?
Yeah.
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 Anything else? Because they'll meet up with each other. George and Tony will, if we leave them in the same part of the desert.
Yeah, I know.
So what should?
With no money, they just talk about the old days and probably die or something.
Oh, well, that's very nice.
Then again, I know, well, George Bush has hurt many people, and so has Tony Blair, so I have no time for those people.
Well, thank you very much then, Lauren. I think that will be it for this week, but I am sure. Hold on. Yeah, I am sure we'll be doing it again at the same time, hopefully the same time next week. And if there's any listener comments on this, or if you'd like to have your say, or if you've got some stories that you'd like Lauren to answer, or Lauren to do anything, I'm sure she'll be willing, then please do send us an email. You can send Lauren at improvuk.com, Lauren at improvuk.com, and goodbye, and we'll see you again next week.
Thank you.
Lauren on the World is a PH UK production. Remember, if you'd like to get in touch with us, all you have to do is send us an email, lauren@improvuk.com. That's LAUREN @improvuk.com. Thanks again, and we'll speak to you again next week.